Islam Makhachev, Carlos Prates, Michael Morales, and Justin Gaethje all had the same flight and were stuck at the airport.
So, Carlos Prates team and Islam Makhachev team in the same plane. This is no... They decline our flights for tomorrow morning. And Gaethje over there, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't fly in the same airlines. I don't know.
Garry posted some behind-the-scenes footage from the aftermath of UFC 330. Backstage, Ian explained that Charles Oliveira helped him realize that losing in MMA ultimately means nothing.
I've learned this from Charles. Losing in this sport means nothing. It means nothing. It's how you come back from it. I might not have won today, but I win every day when I have all you guys by my side. I love you all. I'm so proud of everything we do. You guys have changed my life, opened my eyes. I love you both. There's nothing we did that didn't work today. Just more of it. And Stroud, man, I love you. I love you, dude.
I was trying to motivate you, but I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to talk.
We're gonna be back. Ain't no stopping us. You know that, right?
I know that.
We just got to the top of the mountain and we fell short. Don't stop. We come back, we do it again. We do. Exactly. It's okay. There is no stopping us. Yeah. I love you.
Carlos Prates sent a message to Islam Makhachev, saying he's going to knock him out and bring the belt to Brazil.
I need a message for Islam Makhachev.
I will knock you out, bro. Knock you out, bro.
Knock you out?
I will bring that belt to Brazil. The first welterweight champ from Brazil.
Shavkat Rakhmonov has been posting pretty much the same message after every welterweight title fight. Shavkat is currently recovering from his second major surgery on his left knee and hasn't fought since defeating Garry by unanimous decision back in December of 2024. Recent footage does show him back in the gym and sparring, although his return date remains unclear. After Belal Muhammad won the belt, Shavkat said, "Congratulations on your well-deserved victory, Belal Muhammad. I hope you keep your word and defend your title against me when you're ready, champ." After JDM beat Belal, Shavkat said, "Congratulations to JDM. It was a great performance after a long layover and injuries. You know I'm the real challenge at 170. Sooner or later my time will come." And after Islam beat Garry over the weekend, Shavkat said, "Congratulations to Islam. Excellent performance, but the real challenge at 170 is still me." Petr Yan is set to defend his bantamweight title in a trilogy fight against Merab Dvalishvili at UFC 333 on October 24th. Sean O'Malley says he plans to sit out until after the fight to see how things play out.
Okay, so I'm sitting out. I'm sitting my happy out till October 24th. I'm going to see what happens. Even if Petr Yan loses, who knows? Maybe we get that. Maybe we do maybe I offer him a rematch even if he loses. Probably not. But the division's fun. Song Yadong, Umar Nurmagomedov is coming up. Big fight there. That's actually happening. That's not too far away, is it?
In a couple of I think it might be next weekend.
No.
No, it's 2 weekends from now.
Butt cheeks. 2 weekends.
Gotcha.
Chael Sonnen revealed a conversation he recently had with Daniel Cormier about Islam Makhachev. According to DC, Islam actually felt a lot of pressure heading into UFC 330 with Anderson Silva's all-time winning streak on the line. Islam ultimately got the job done, earning his 17th consecutive UFC victory and officially surpassing Silva's previous record of 16.
I spoke to Daniel Cormier a moment ago, and Daniel is a big Islam believer and supporter. They were teammates and I think consider themselves teammates to this day. And Daniel said, "Chael, I'm not sure that the public is aware of the pressure that Islam was under." And he said, this is Daniel talking, one of the few double champions we've ever had, Daniel Cormier, is now sharing his opinion on who he declared to be the greatest double champion ever. And he said, "You don't understand, beating Anderson Silva's record was on the line. 17 straight wins in the UFC was on the line." So, these are things that maybe the media talk about or you don't think about, but Islam was forced to because they kept asking him about it. They kept writing articles about it. And he had to deal with all that and go in there with Garry. And Garry tried everything to disarm Islam, to disarm him. He did everything. And I do feel in the final analysis that Garry spent too much time wanting to be liked by Islam. I did not get that.
Max Holloway appeared to be annoyed by Islam Makhachev posing with 2 belts at UFC 330.
Yeah, watching the fight right here on my phone. What is that flag? Can somebody explain to me what the flag is? Is it? I never saw the Dagestanian flag this way. Yeah, what is that flag? Why the f do you have 2 belts? Aura? I mean, like, it is what it is, bro. I mean, like, you are, but you're not. That was temporary, but now you're just defending 1 belt, bro. Why you keep... I don't know. I don't know, guys.
Kamaru Usman still believes he would have been Islam Makhachev's toughest stylistic matchup at welterweight. Usman pointed to his elite wrestling background and believes the current welterweight division simply doesn't have many high-level grapplers capable of matching Islam in that area.
Listen, Henry, I said this. Remember, this was last year I was saying this. Last year I said, guys, I'm looking at, there's some good guys. There's really, really good guys coming up that are going to turn into killers. Good guys. I understand that. But right now, being honest with you, with all the styles that I see in the MMA mathematics, how it works out, I felt that, hey, listen, styles make fights. I'm telling you guys, I can get that done. And everyone's, oh, you don't deserve it. You this, you that. And listen, I get it. I understand. And I took a step back. It is what it is. And I sat on the shelf for a while and then obviously took the chances or whatever. And we know how that went.
More fighters have come out and shared their thoughts on the Dean Thomas situation. If you missed it, Dean was in Jillian Robertson's corner for her strawweight title fight against Mackenzie Dern at UFC 330. Robertson went on to lose by unanimous decision, and immediately afterward, Dean announced that he was stepping away from cornering fighters for good. However, it wasn't just the retirement announcement that caused backlash. Dean also said that he felt that he had taken Jillian as far as she could go, which led to several fighters and members of the MMA community criticizing how he handled the situation.
I think that might be as far as she can go, and I am officially retiring from cornering fighters tonight.
Wow.
Yes.
You're doing the Matt Serra.
I'm doing the Matt Serra. I am no longer cornering fighters.
Can we not decide this the night of? Maybe you need time to sit on this?
I've been sitting on that, and I'm telling you now that that's what I'm doing.
That's breaking news.
Why?
It's just, I told myself that I would do this with her. I would see her journey out and take her as far as I think she can go. And this might be as far as she can go.
Anatomy of a Fighter reacted saying, "This is whack as f from Dean Thomas." On air as well. "I swear people in this sport disappoint me all the time." John Anik replied saying, "Wow, awful. Not about you, bro. Wow." Marcel Dorff says Dean thinks he's the main character. "Look how proudly he faces the camera when he's announcing it. It's not about you, dude. Stand behind your fighter in good and bad times. The coaching was abysmal as well in between rounds. Jillian might be better off without you." Ben Davis says, "I like Dean Thomas, but this was such a bad decision from him. A girl you've trained for over a decade loses a UFC title fight, and you go on air and completely make it about yourself. You should be consoling Jillian in the back, not hopping on the analyst desk and being a d." Sean Strickland then chimed in. He said, "Dean Thomas is a f***ing c***. I've had my ass kicked in multiple weight classes through my career and won 2 titles. You're a dickhead. It's probably better you retire. You're a shit coach. You only lose when you quit. Dean sounds like you're a f***ing loser." This user replied to Sean saying he's a legend in the sport. "I don't understand the hate." Sean responded, "He's just a c***. Girl goes out there and tries to do something and you put her down. Dickhead." On the Anik and Florian podcast, John Anik and Ray Longo weighed in on Dean Thomas's comments. Longo believes the entire situation was simply a bad look for Dean.
So sometimes it can be difficult to have to criticize our friends and colleagues, but I sort of felt as though, Dean Thomas, retired even mid-fight with Jillian Robertson. There was really no coaching going on between rounds 4 and 5. It was really deflating and disappointing, and I feel really bad for Jillian.
Yeah, I think that's I think he's going to go back and look at what he did, and he's going to feel bad about it. And I would think he's going to apologize at some point.
Yes.
That's your girl since you know her since you're 15. You should be hugging her after the fight and consoling her instead of. I think what he did is going to make her feel rotten. I don't get it. A bunch of people sent me the clip.
Yeah.
Asked me what I thought about it.
Up.
Yeah, asked me what I thought about it, but it's kind of hard to defend. I like Dean, but I think he just kind of made it about himself, which is never good. You know what I mean? Like, why would you even have to say that on live TV? You know what I mean? Or whatever it was.
Right.
Save that for next week or a week after. And
yeah,
that I think was the bad look. I mean, it's your girl. How'd you prepare for the fight? You know, how'd you think you were going to win that fight? Like, talk about the fight. Like, you know, oh, Mackenzie was better here. We thought we could get her there. This is what we trained for. But I'd have to think about it. But it didn't come across. It came across pretty bad, I think, for most people too. Because I'm telling you, out of the whole night, I got more texts and tweets, but more texts about that than anything.
Yeah, I have a lot of opinions about it.
Dean Thomas publicly apologized to Jillian Robertson today on the Deep Water Show. He admitted that his comments following her loss were completely irresponsible and says he's ashamed and embarrassed by how he handled the situation. Dean ultimately took full responsibility and apologized to Jillian for what he said.
Saturday night was the most inappropriate time for me to bring up the fact that I did not want to corner again. It was completely irresponsible. It was despicable. I shouldn't have done it. I should have waited till maybe even today. I should have waited till a different time than take away her moment. Now, this is a young lady that I've worked with for her entire career. The last 7 years, it's just been me and her. I selfishly stole her moment that night, and instead of congratulating her on her run, I stole her moment. And I want to apologize to her for that because I stole her moment. And I was completely wrong. I'm ashamed. I'm embarrassed. But I'm not too big to say I'm sorry. And for her, Jillian, I love you. I got your back. I've always had your back. This is not the end. I've always had your back. And I want you to know that I'm always here for you. I'm always going to support you. And whatever you need, I'm always here for you the same way I've been for you for the last 7 years when it was just us.
And that's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. These comments are in reference to the footage of Ian Garry confronting Michael Morales backstage after UFC 330. The first one's from Kaiser Souza. It says, props to Ian for being a great mom. The second one's from Reserved for Hell. It says, let me tell you, Michael got no idea what the Ian is saying. And the final one's from Jack D7733. It says, Ian Garry telling anyone to shut up and fight is hypocritical as . If you want to be featured in our next video, all you have to do is drop a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching.